Hi guys, this is Death's Head Tarot. I thought I would try something a little bit different today. I'm still going to do the other signs, the fire signs and the air signs. But I wanted to just kind of maybe play around with a little bit of maybe some messages that might be coming in for healing for anybody. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's a timeless reading. It's not necessarily specific to any date. So whatever you find it, that's when it's meant for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. So I'm asking the divine to show me any messages that my collective would need to see to heal. Any issues that might be standing out, whether it's love or, so I guess emotional or physical or whatever. So I'm asking for any messages to come through for my collective, for any healing that they might need. So I'm just going to put in here this part right now. So, obviously, I'm not going to be able to pick up on every detail for every person. This is would be considered, I guess, like just a general kind of read, although maybe not. I don't know. But the point is if it doesn't resonate with you, then feel free to move on and find somebody that does fit you better. I do a lot of energy healing work, so that's kind of what I'm hoping to surround, I guess, this channel around, that kind of stuff, all the healing stuff. So I am new to this on YouTube. I am not new to this in my life. I am a psychic medium. I also do healing energy work, and so that's what kind of made me think about doing this. So yeah. So if you like it, then if it fits for you, then please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be told, I guess, when the new ones are coming out. And yeah, okay, so I'm going to start with that. Okay, so I think with this one I'm just going to start with these three here, and then I will pull more if I feel like getting more. So this is kind of interesting actually, because I was kind of playing around with the cards a little bit before, and it was showing this karma coming back up again. So that's kind of interesting. So just give me a second here while I kind of pick up all the information for you guys. Okay, so I'm hearing that song. I think it's called You Spin Me Round. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's like an 80s song. I wasn't a big fan of the 80s music stuff, so, but I just keep hearing that You Spin Me Round. I'm just going to write it down so I remember it. I'm trying not to sound so stuffy or formal, so I'm just going to kind of fill you in on what I'm doing on the side here so that you know what's happening in the video. Okay, so I had a suggestion from somebody that knows my readings really well, to do them on here like I do with them. And that is to kind of describe what I'm seeing in the actual images. So in this first one, what I'm getting here is that this mermaid keeps trying to give whatever this is that she's holding on to away. And I mean, I guess I would say that it's almost like her heart. And this is not the first time she keeps doing this, but she's starting to look a little worn, and it's clearly starting to take its toll on her. But I think she thinks that at some point this is going to happen, which to me, this is like this growth, and there's something, it's very well established. That's for sure. This garden, I mean, it doesn't just have stuff growing in it, but it also has like somebody made this little birdhouse, and they made this little watering thing, whatever the hell that is. So, and this apple, that kind of looks like the world to me. It's like, she keeps giving this away, hoping that this is what she's going to get. And that's kind of moving into even in here. So I'm kind of seeing this one as like this two of cups kind of, because I see these two birds. I don't exactly know what kind of birds those are, but I feel like they're kind of like lovebirds maybe, or swans, which I believe mate for life. So it doesn't look like it's doing what she wants, and it doesn't look like it's benefiting her. Like I was stating at the beginning, that she looks very worn. Her fins they look almost like they're disappearing or dissolving almost. But she's not really paying attention to it. So I kind of feel like a little bit of what needs to happen here is the healing that needs to happen is not just emotional, but it's also physical. So the two are connected, which that's true in every sense, that the emotional is connected to the physical. So I want to see, I want to know how this happened. So I'm just going to take a look at which cards I would like to use. Oh, okay. I'm going to use these ones here. Hopefully you guys can still see. I'm still getting used to my setup here so that I can see it, and then it's showing up in there properly. So I just want to see how this happened. What exactly is the root of this person who's obviously not doing very well. That she's not growing in herself. She's trying to grow something outside of herself, and she's looking for love. It's like she thinks somebody else's love is going to be better than hers for herself. She needs to show herself that, though. And again, this could be, not again, but this isn't, so just because I say she or her or whatever, it doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to the masculine, but everybody has that masculine and feminine energy in them. So you can apply it to yourself how you see fit, whether it's going based on, you know, what you identify as, so female or male, or you could take it as it's more about that part in you, that energy in you, so that masculine side in you or that feminine side in you. So the cause of this, or the reason for this, is definitely ancestral. It was passed down. It was what you learned. It's this was the only way that you ever saw, or that you know how to get what it is that you need. So, you know, give everything away and maybe you'll get something back. That's a pretty big maybe though. So I'm guessing that this is, you either, well, you probably watched this happen actually. And what's funny is that even though we watch that kind of stuff happen, we don't, if it doesn't, we don't see the results that we think now that should have come from it. It's probably because whatever results that we did see that came from it when we watched it happening is what we believed was the best we could get. That's if that's the best that the people that I'm watching do this can get, then this is the best that I can get. So what needs to happen now? What I want to know is what needs to happen in order for you to heal. What direction do you need to go in, or what steps do you need to take in order for that to happen? So I'm just going to grab another deck here. Okay, so what needs to happen in order for this to heal? Yeah, I just keep hearing that song, You Spin Me Round. What needs to happen in order for healing? I don't typically take cards that fall out unless I feel guided to do that. Otherwise, usually I will pick them. So what needs to happen? Stop giving it all away is what I just heard. Stop giving everything you have. Stop trying so hard. Stop trying so hard to figure out what other people need. Put that much effort into figuring out what you need. Okay, so meditate, go inside. So I get the sense that the physical part is really important. So needing to physically take care of yourself, not just in terms of like going inward emotionally, but doing it physically. So it's interesting because there's like wings here, and then even though these are not wings, these are her fins. In here, it's like they're dissolving or they're breaking down, but here it's like they're kind of brought back to life almost. So you need to figure out what it is that your body needs physically. And then you need to start focusing on that with whatever that faith is, to help guide you and help bring it. So you're essentially co-creating. What I want to know, what is something that could get in your way here and stopping you from doing this? How can you get in your own way here? How can you get in your own way in terms of stopping this healing from happening, or not doing the things that would benefit you the best? I feel like it's what emotion would get in the way here. So interesting, I heard the word fear And then I pulled out this card of peace. And so I think that there might be a fear of having peace, a fear of actually being healed, but not, you know, not because you don't want to be healed. I mean, I think everybody would prefer that. But, you know, if this is something that you watched growing up, chances are it's the only thing that you know. And I think most people are aware that if it's familiar, then even if it's not good for you, even if it doesn't work for you, it will feel better than doing something different. Doing something different is scary. Doing something different can feel so scary that it will prevent you from doing what you need to do. But it takes time for that new thing to kind of feel like it's familiar so that you're not as scared of it anymore. So it would seem that the fear is around having peace and you know, not feeling that kind of maybe chaos. I just want to kind of focus for a second on, so just, it's kind of part of this co-create card is ask for help. But don't just ask for help, but then allow the help that comes in. You know, if you're asking to, I don't know, maybe there's a different way of, a different type of way of eating. I'm not really a believer in diets, but maybe there's a way of eating that would benefit you. And let's say a really good friend of yours shows up and tells you about this, you know, new way of eating, so keto, or, you know, eating a Mediterranean diet or whatever it is. Take that as a sign. It's like a signpost, you know, telling you, it's showing you that this is the direction, this is the way. And trust even just the outside signs if you have to at first. But that's part of that co-creating, right? So you're not really creating anything yourself. What you're doing is you're aligning your energy to what it is that you're wanting. And when you do that, it's drawn to you and you're drawn to it. And so then it shows up. And if you're in the space, if you're resonating at the right rate there, or the right frequency, you're going to take that. You're going to see that as something that you can try, or something that you can start doing. So I think that's all I got for you for that. I hope that that helps. Even just one person out there would be great. And again, so if you liked this, then please hit the like, subscribe, and share button, the bell for notifications. And I will probably be uploading some different kinds of videos like this. I'm looking to kind of do something a little bit different. Okay, thanks. Have a good night, guys.